All right. Welcome to another edition of Grez.
Take the next right onto 101st Avenue.
Thank you for liking, subscribing, all that fun stuff to my channel. If you're new here, thank you. Thank you. We're going to do a little...
800 feet, your destination will be on the right.
We're going to do a little bit something different here. A little fun thing. It's going to be fun. And we're actually approaching it here. We're in southeast Queens here. You can see the video. Southeast Queens. We're in a neighborhood.
Your destination is on the right.
That has a lot of history. A lot of history. And it's changed over the course of time, and that's Ozone Park. So we're going to investigate. We're going to look at a few places in Ozone Park. It was known for a lot of mob activity years ago. The neighborhood has changed, and there's also a lot of famous stories that have happened here as well that I want to kind of show you guys, or visit those places, crimes and things along that nature. So right now we're actually down 101st Avenue in Ozone Park. We're actually going to go down here a local street that we get a feel of this neighborhood and come back around here. Yes, we're going to wait here on this light. But the homes here in Ozone Park, that we just get a back feel of the homes here in Ozone Park. Depending on the area, they go for around anywhere from whether it be a single family or 2 family, 3 family, because there's a mixture of that here. And there's also a mixture of apartment buildings. Not as much, some, but not as much. So they're going to go for anywhere around 6 to about, over $1 million. Upwards and beyond. So, as you see these homes here, these are homes that will go for about 6. Taxes are about $5,000 to $8,000 here as well. And fair warning in advance, if I'm not able to flip this video, then you have been warned. Just deal with it, please. Now we'll go straight. We'll flip back around. So I'm just giving you a tour of right now of Ozone Park, how it looks modern day. Right now it's as far as the actual neighborhood, it's it's mixed. It changed, where years ago I'd probably tell you that it was mostly Italian descent, Italian, Irish. It's changed. It's changed to where it's certain portions are Hindu. Now certain portions are also Middle Eastern, European. So when I say it's a smorgasbord, it really is. a smorgasbord. A lot of different ethnicities here. You know, the neighborhood started changing years ago when I was growing up around this area, and a lot of the families moved over to they moved you know, out of state, Long Island. You know, if you're not familiar with the New York City area, Long Island is it has more space, bigger homes. You can get it for cheap. You know, over here, Ozone Park, Southeast Queens, remember that it's you know, relatively close to you know, everything's close to Manhattan. You know, when people were actually going to work, they would you know, they live close to Manhattan. You could drive to Manhattan, you could take the bus, or you could take the subway, and you have it all under as you could see, one of the local buses here. You would have it all under your nose. And you kind of watch out for moped cars just driving along. All right, so right across our first stop there, if you look at looking straight ahead, the Bergen Hunt and Fish Club. That was the location where John Gotti used to hang out. Back then it used to be, now it's 2 storefronts, but before then it was 1 storefront. You see the blue awning and you see the black awning. You know, the blue awning looks like it's like maybe a Spanish church, and the black awning looks like it might be some type of maybe an auto, like radio type of a thing, maybe a hairdresser type of a place, print shop. I can't get a good look at it, but that's, you know, what it was. That's the former location of the Bergen Hunt and Fish Club. It closed in 2005, did the Bergen Hunt and Fish Club. And it was in the family for nearly 40 years, you know. Being from this neck of the woods and year round, I know that after it had closed, as if you see a flying bus go by, after it had closed, it's, you know, there have been many type of stores that have taken over that place, those 2 locations. You know, it was a pet groomer, a butcher, party supply store. It was everything. You know, many, probably, again, I'll tell you that many of the current residents of the area have never heard of what it was, what this place was, and, you know, even who they were, you know, as far as the Gottis. It's you know, the neighborhood has changed drastically. It's changed drastically. But there it is, the former location of the Bergen Hunt and Fish Club, 9804 101st Avenue. And 2, even back then, if you're from the area, from Brooklyn, Queens, and around the New York City area, Ozone Park, because of the Gotti family, was known for like their fireworks show, the firework display. So that was, you know, amongst other things, what Ozone Park was known for. That's, you know, what Ozone Park was known for as well back then. All right, so we're continuing down 101st Ave. few blocks away from where the Bergen hangout was. We're going to be crossing over Rockaway Boulevard. I think Rockaway Boulevard is such a common name, such a common street name that every neighborhood town has, right? Or is it just me? Am I silly in thinking that? So we're still going down. This is actually approaching a ways, but we are 2/10 of a mile away. Whatever these people are trying to do, as you could see, they're just trying to get in the way of me, who had the right of way of driving. But we're approaching
in 800 feet, your destination will be on the right.
8301. Pull this guy over. And that was
Your destination is on the right.
a let me see if it's right here. 8301. Yep, this would be it right here. We'll park here and we'll pull over, get a better view. But this is, I'll tell you, a tale of a crime that rocked this neighborhood in the 80s. Right now, the bottom part of it, it looks like it was turned into a residence. A lot in this area, a lot of these homes, they could be used for mixed use, meaning, on the bottom you have a residence. Rather, on the bottom you have a business. On the top floor you have residences. Right here on the corner of 83rd and 101st, the house number is 8301. Back then it was a barber shop. So 3 masked men back then walked into a barber shop, and a barrage of gunfire, huge news back then, killed a barber as he was reclining in a chair watching television. Detectives said that at least 10 shots were fired, and the gunman may have... the gunfire may have been heard in a residential neighborhood. Even though all that was being heard, the police weren't called for 30 minutes. It was said that the victim had ties to organized crime, and he was supposedly suspected of being involved in narcotics trafficking. So they said that Mr. Gotti used to frequent the father and son's Haircuttters, which was, again, this building, 8301. And it was suspected of being, that the killing was suspected of being a hit. Huge story back then. I'm right across the street from Don Pepe, and it's a known hangout, or at least it was. There is a story that comes from there, and at one point, which included Henry Hill, where the gang was so upset because there was a spilled drink on someone's wife that they waited for the servers with bats for retaliation. So this is a known hangout in Don Pepe's. Italian restaurant. 149th and Lefferts Boulevard. Don Pepe. It's actually closed for COVID, just takeout, no dine-in. In South Ozone Park. Don Pepe. Driving our ways here. Still in, it's turned dark in Ozone Park. Ozone Park does or had some famous residents.
Turn left onto 114th Street.
In Sydney, no wait, that's Sydney Lauper. Yeah, Sydney Lauper was one of them that did live in Ozone Park. Turning left on 114th here, you're gonna see the back of.
Mile, turn right at 150th Avenue.
You're gonna see the back of what used to be the old Aqueduct racetrack. When you go bet on the horses and the ponies, right? It's actually we're riding along it now. It's gonna go through the parking lot, that way you guys are able to see it. But it's, you know, a famous structure.
Right at 150th Avenue, then turn left.
It's a famous structure in the sense of it's been in movies. It's been in The Sopranos.
600 feet, turn right onto North Conduit Avenue.
A lot of gambling.
Turn right onto North Conduit Avenue, then slight right.
A lot of activity was also conducted here in Aqueduct. You know, has a scene from The Bronx Tale, The Odd Couple. And that episode, yeah, from The Odd Couple, Felix the horse player. Felix and Oscar go to Aqueduct. So let's go in. You can see how it looks. How the back of it looks. It's actually
Take the next right toward Aqueduct Road.
It's actually become a, you know,
in a quarter mile, turn right.
It's become a the racetrack. So here you could see the back end of it. That's the old Aqueduct. Become a it's become a casino now. So that's the back end of it. How it looks. Now we'll be going through the whole casino. So you'll see how the casino looks. But it's they actually built this casino up where it's now also you have a hotel and everything here. This casino was open from say 1.2, almost pretty much close to 24 hours, and you know, with COVID and everything,
Take the next right, then turn left.
that has changed. It's now open, I believe, till 8 a.m. till 10 p.m.
In 300 feet, make a
Before it
U-turn.
used to be open till
Make a
like
U-turn, then turn left.
5 in the morning, and then it opened at like 7, some weird time like that.
In a quarter mile, make a U-turn at Aqueduct Road.
It's not aqueduct, it's aqueduct.